Hello, friends. Today is currently day number 3 here at the EMU, and it is 7:30 in the morning. Um, Today, all I know is I will be undergoing the hyperventilation test. So the doctors in charge are just gonna make me like hyperventilate just to get my like heart heart rate up and add stress to my brain, so they're able to see some activity happen in my brain, and maybe I go into seizure at that moment, or I go into seizure later later on in the day, or yeah, because that's what happened yesterday. I'm not sure if I talked about this already, but I was on 2 medications, and one of my medications was taken off, and with the other medication I was taking 200 milligrams, and now I'm down to taking 100 milligrams of zonisamide, and the other medication was clobazam. I was taking 10 milligrams, so 5 in the morning and 5 at night, and that's gone. So my body is like adapting and really, I guess, it's kind of like shocked right now. And I'm also like, after my seizure last night, I had a headache, and this morning I feel like a little bit of that headache, and I also feel like that post-ictal daze that you feel for like the next few days, up like to a week. So what I'm trying to say is like I don't feel normal anymore. But that's why I'm here at the EMU, to get more answers. And I'll be back with more updates throughout the day. Perfect. So I'll see you guys soon. Hello, friends. Here is the next update. It is currently a little bit past 11 p.m. and I got some really amazing news this morning. So after the neurologist who is overseeing my EMU stay looked at my like EEG like results during my seizure, she told me that the seizures are coming from the surface level of my left temporal lobe. Yeah, so I know where my seizures are originating from. And she's like the audio hallucinations that you are feeling or hearing, like the voice, like your voice that you're hearing, the like the sentence loop that you're hearing, that's all coming from your left temporal lobe. So pretty happy about that, because I finally know where the seizures are coming from. But there is one more step, and that is Syscom. So Syscom is a radioactive dye that they are going to put into my IV while I'm having my next seizure or next aura, but I'm pretty sure they want the seizure. And they inject the dye into my IV as I'm having a seizure, and it goes into my brain. And with this radioactive dye, it just glows into my brain, and it pinpoints where the actual seizure is originating from. So if I need to have brain surgery to take out that piece of brain that is like malfunctioning, then they can do that. And I am like really grateful for that. Yeah. So with Syscom, it's actually like made by hand at an outside lab, and it's radioactive, so it just came in, and it came in that ammo box. Here, let me see if I can point to it. An ammo box. It's stored in this like metal tube, and it's in a syringe that's also like encased in like metal. And a nurse just came in and she told me like what to expect, and like she said for 2 days after the dye is injected in my body that I should like let them know if, say, if I use a urinal and some of the urine spills, then I should let them know, because my urine is like radioactive, so it becomes a hazard. So yeah, it's like some pretty serious stuff. Let's see what else. Oh, and then I also got some information on my cognitive testing, and they said that my short-term memory was actually really good. So I'm happy about that, because I feel like my short-term memory is like really horrible right now. Like the nurse that just came in, she was like, "Hi, my name is Margaret," and I like forgot her name in like 3 seconds, and then I had to like look at her name tag again to like really remember her name. But yeah, so the neurologist told me that my short-term memory was like it was fine. It just might be like the meds and the seizures really affecting me. So like one of the examples she said is like the machinery like works fine. It's just that we need to, these aren't her words, but it's similar. The machinery works fine. We just need to, like tune it up. So I'm pretty excited. And then let's see. So today the tests are, I'm sure I'm gonna do the hyperventilation. Put in the dye, and then they will get those results. They would take a picture of my brain to see where the seizure is originating, and then I believe tomorrow they will take another picture after the seizure has chilled out, just so they can get like a baseline of how my brain looks. And also I will get a new MRI. So we are easing towards the end of this MRI stay, but also we're like right in the middle of it, and I'm really excited for how this day is going to turn out. Thank you guys. I love you all. Hello friends. Update. So about like an hour or so ago, I was tested with the strobe light again. And I know with the day 2 video, I said that the strobe light had like 4 or 5 levels, but it actually has 10. So it starts off like strobing a little bit, and then at the end, at like level 10, it's like just bob. It's almost just like a shining light, because the strobe is so fast. So I did the photosensitive test, and right now I'm just waiting for like an aura or a seizure to happen by 5 o'clock, because the Syscom, the radioactive dye in this tube, it only has like, how do I explain it? It only has a lifespan of about 6 hours. And yeah, so within those 6 hours, I want to have a seizure. So the nurses are able to inject it in my veins, and I'm able to show, and so like the syscom is able to show where the seizure is happening. So right now I'm just kind of just waiting, trying to like trigger myself, and right now I just feel like really groggy, and I still have like a lingering headache. But yeah, that is the update for right now. It's currently 2 p.m. So we're still like moving along the day. But yeah, peace out. Hello friends, new update. So I did the hyperventilation test, and during this test they had me close my eyes and breathe in and out through my mouth in a fast pace. So I was just like, and I did that for 3 minutes. And during that process, I kind of felt some activity in my lips, like my lips started tingling. And after the 3 minutes were over, I felt lightheaded. Right now it is 4 o'clock, and I really want to have a seizure so I can get that dye. So I can get the dye put into my IV, and we can see where the seizure is originating from. I wonder why it's beeping. My BPM isn't over 100, so yeah. I guess we'll just see what happens later on today. Perfect. So I'll see you guys soon. Hello friends. So this is the last update of the night because I do not have any more testing to do for the day. It is currently 7:35 p.m. I was not able to have a seizure within the syscom time frame, so that was the 11 to 5 p.m. And the syscom, in like I've explained, is that little dye that you squeeze into the IV, and it just goes through your veins into your brain, and it shows where the seizure is actually originating from. But I still have tomorrow and Friday, so I am crossing my fingers for tomorrow. But day 3 was honestly really, I'm very grateful for day 3 because I learned today that I have left temporal lobe epilepsy, and my seizures originate on the surface level of my left temporal lobe. So I'm really happy about that. So it was a successful day, to say the least. So cheers to day 3, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and thank you for giving me the opportunity of sharing this experience with you guys. I greatly appreciate it, and I love you all.